They say it's even more powerful than the Jose Rizal-class frigates. But is that really true? What makes the new HDC 3200 corvette such a game-changer? What cutting-edge technology is packed into this next-generation warship? And why is it becoming one of the Philippine Navy's most anticipated naval assets? In this video, we're breaking down everything you need to know. The HDC 3200 is the advanced warship design that will serve as the foundation for the Philippine Navy's two newest corvettes. These ships are being built by South Korea's Hyundai Heavy Industries, the same shipbuilder behind the highly capable BRP Jose Rizal and BRP Antonio Luna frigates. The new vessels will be named BRP Miguel Malvar FF06 and BRP Diego Silang FF07. And while they share some similarities with the Jose Rizal-class, these corvettes are designed to take things to the next level. At first glance, they may look familiar, but beneath the surface, they're far more advanced. Their modern stealth design reduces radar detection, minimizes infrared signatures, and even lowers underwater noise, making them much harder for enemy sensors to detect and track. But that's just the beginning. So what exactly are these warships capable of? Let's start with the specifications. The BRP Miguel Malvar has a full load displacement of approximately 3,200 tons. It measures 118.4 meters in length, has a 14.9 meter beam, and a 3.8 meter draft. If you've noticed that it's both longer and wider than the Jose Rizal-class frigates, you're not alone. Later in this video, we'll explain why that extra size matters and how it translates into greater combat capability. Powering the ship are four MTU-STX diesel engines paired with a combined diesel and diesel CODAD propulsion system. This setup delivers reliable performance while supplying the power needed for the ship's sophisticated sensors, weapons, and onboard systems. The HDC 3200 can reach speeds of around 15 knots during economical cruising and has an operational range of up to 4,500 nautical miles, or roughly 8,300 kilometers. It can remain at sea for about 20 days before needing to resupply. While that's shorter than the Jose Rizal-class's 30-day endurance, there's an important reason for that trade-off, which we'll discuss later. Now let's move on to one of the most critical parts of any modern warship, its sensors and radar systems. The HDC 3200 is equipped with the EL/M 2258 Alpha S-band 3D AESA multifunction radar, a highly capable system designed to detect and track multiple air and surface threats simultaneously. Managing all of this is Hanwha Systems' Naval Shield Baseline 4 Integrated Combat Management System, which fuses data from the ship's sensors and coordinates its weapons for faster, more effective responses in combat. And this is only the beginning. Up next, we'll take a closer look at the weapon systems that make the HDC 3200 one of the most heavily armed corvettes the Philippine Navy has ever acquired. But impressive size means nothing without equally impressive technology. And this is where the HDC 3200 really begins to separate itself from the Jose Rizal-class frigates. Its EL/M 2258 Alpha AESA radar is available in two configurations: a standard version with a detection range of up to 200 kilometers, and an extended range version that can see targets as far as 400 kilometers away. This isn't just about seeing farther. The radar can perform simultaneous multi-beam surveillance, accurately track multiple air and surface targets at once, classify them, and identify potential threats long before they become a danger. Compared to the Jose Rizal-class frigates, which use a 3D baseline DC-band phased array radar integrated with a baseline 2 combat management system, the HDC 3200 represents a significant leap in situational awareness and battlefield management. For navigation and surface surveillance, the ship is equipped with the Hensoldt Sharp-Eye Mark 11 radar, providing reliable navigation while continuously monitoring the surrounding sea. Target engagement is handled by the NA-25X fire control radar from Leonardo, ensuring precise guidance for the ship's weapon systems. Adding another layer of capability is the Safran Paseo XLR electro-optical and infrared system. This advanced sensor dramatically improves long-range target detection over the systems found on the Jose Rizal-class frigates. It features a high-definition TV sensor and an extra-long-range camera capable of visually identifying targets from more than 25 kilometers away. Whether operating during the day or at night, the system can automatically detect, track, and identify threats while generating accurate 3D targeting data for the ship's combat systems. And what happens when the threat is hiding beneath the waves? That's where the HDC-3200's underwater sensors take over. The ship is equipped with a medium to low frequency, active and passive hull-mounted sonar, along with a variable depth sonar, VDS, system. Together, these systems allow the crew to search for, detect, classify, and track underwater threats with remarkable precision. Enemy submarines, surface ships, incoming torpedoes, naval mines, and other underwater hazards can all be detected before they become a serious threat. The corvette is also expected to support Link 16 line of sight and Link 22 beyond line of sight tactical data links, allowing it to securely exchange real-time battlefield information with allied ships, aircraft, and command centers. One question still remains unanswered, however. It has not yet been officially confirmed whether these corvettes will receive a towed array sonar. The Jose Rizal-class frigates were not designed with dedicated space for one, so many naval analysts are watching closely to see if Hyundai has made room for this highly valuable anti-submarine capability on the HDC-3200. For defense against incoming missiles, the ship is fitted with two 12-tube decoy launcher systems, capable of deploying countermeasures to confuse and defeat enemy-guided weapons. Now here's the part many people have been waiting for. Why is the HDC-3200 noticeably larger than the Jose Rizal-class frigates? The answer lies in its firepower. The ship's forward section has been redesigned to accommodate a 16-cell vertical launch system, VLS. More importantly, the layout leaves enough room for a second 16-cell VLS in the future, potentially increasing the ship's missile capacity to an impressive 32 launch cells. That kind of growth potential gives the Philippine Navy plenty of room for future upgrades without requiring a completely new warship design. The VLS is expected to carry the VL-MICA surface-to-air missile, a highly capable air defense weapon with an engagement range of approximately 60 to 80 kilometers. Traveling at speeds of up to Mach 4, each missile carries a 12-kilogram, 26-pound warhead, giving the ship the ability to intercept enemy aircraft, helicopters, drones, and incoming anti-ship missiles before they can strike. Positioned just ahead of the missile launchers is the ship's primary weapon, the legendary 76mm OTO Malera Super Rapid Naval Gun. This versatile cannon can unleash between 85 and 125 rounds per minute, making it effective against enemy ships, aircraft, drones, and even incoming missiles. Depending on the ammunition used, it can engage targets at 16 kilometers with standard rounds, 20 kilometers using extended range ammunition, and an incredible 40 kilometers with advanced Volcano precision-guided rounds. And that's only the beginning of this warship's arsenal. But missiles aren't the only thing protecting this warship. Its primary naval gun is designed to do far more than engage enemy ships. Thanks to its compact design, the system can be installed even on relatively small warships without sacrificing firepower. What really makes it stand out is its incredible versatility. With an extremely high rate of fire and a wide range of specialized ammunition, the gun can intercept incoming anti-ship missiles at close range, engage hostile aircraft, destroy enemy surface vessels, and even provide accurate naval gunfire support for troops operating ashore. Its ammunition options include armor-piercing, incendiary, programmable airburst, and guided precision rounds. One of its most impressive capabilities is firing advanced guided ammunition specifically designed to intercept fast, maneuvering anti-ship missiles, a critical feature in modern naval warfare. The entire gun can also be housed inside a stealth-shaped turret, helping reduce the ship's radar signature without compromising combat effectiveness. But the HDC-3200's offensive power doesn't stop there. Positioned just behind the ship's funnel are two quad launchers carrying the SSM-700K Sea-Star anti-ship cruise missile. Each missile has an operational range exceeding 180 kilometers, carries a massive 250-kilogram warhead, and flies at speeds approaching Mach 0.95, giving the corvette the ability to strike enemy warships long before they can get within firing distance. Take a closer look at the ship's design, and you'll notice another major improvement over the Jose Rizal-class frigates. The missile launchers are enclosed by specially designed side panels that help reduce the vessel's radar cross-section, making it even more difficult for enemy sensors to detect. Hidden behind these launchers are retractable blast shields. They automatically deploy during missile launches, protecting the ship's superstructure from the intense heat and exhaust generated by the rockets. That's a small design feature, but one that highlights the level of engineering built into this next-generation corvette. The surprises continue below the surface. Integrated into the forward section of the funnel are concealed launch ports for two triple-tube torpedo launchers, armed with the K745 Blue Shark lightweight torpedo. Designed specifically for anti-submarine warfare, the Blue Shark has an operational range of approximately 19 kilometers and can race through the water at speeds exceeding 45 knots, or about 83 kilometers per hour. Unlike traditional contact torpedoes, the Blue Shark uses advanced guidance and proximity detonation, allowing it to destroy enemy submarines even without making a direct hit. And finally, standing guard over the entire ship is its last line of defense. Mounted on the upper deck is the 35mm Aselsan Gökdeniz close-in weapon system, a Turkish-built twin-barrel rapid-fire cannon designed to defend the ship when every second counts. When enemy missiles, drones, helicopters, or fast attack boats manage to get through the outer layers of defense, the Gökdeniz takes over, unleashing a devastating wall of high-speed fire to destroy threats just moments before impact. It's the warship's final shield, and one of its most important. But the HDC-3200's defenses don't stop there. Its 35mm Aselsan Gökdeniz close-in weapon system fires an incredible 1,100 rounds per minute with an effective range of up to 4,000 meters. Even more impressive, it comes equipped with its own tracking radar, electro-optical sensors, and 3D search radar, allowing it to detect, track, and destroy incoming threats on its own. The ship may also receive an optional 30mm Aselsan Smash naval gun, although current images suggest it will instead carry four 12.7mm heavy machine guns mounted along both sides. For anti-submarine warfare, the Philippine Navy is expected to deploy the AW-159 Wildcat helicopter, a platform its crews already operate and know well. At the heart of the corvette is the Hanwha Naval Shield Baseline 4 combat management system. Think of it as the ship's brain. It gathers information from every onboard sensor, analyzes threats in real time, and instantly coordinates the ship's weapons. With Link 16 and Link 22 tactical data links, the HDC-3200 can seamlessly share battlefield information with the Jose Rizal-class frigates and other allied forces. When you combine its stealth design, advanced sensors, powerful weapons, and networked combat systems, it's clear why many consider the Miguel Malvar-Class the future flagship of the Philippine Navy. Each corvette will carry 16 vertical launch missiles, 8 anti-ship missiles, a 76mm main gun, and a 35mm close-in weapon system, making it one of the most capable warships the country has ever fielded. With more ships on the way under the AFP modernization program, the Philippine Navy is entering a new era of maritime defense.